Ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. The Vanmoofs are being sent out. But here's what's gonna happen. Not based on me being psychic, based on the history of Vanmoof, the history of their releases, their 6 years doing business with the public, and what they do all the time. And for some reason, everyone thinks that this year is gonna be different. I'm not sure why, when you have a cheaper bike coming out of a brand new factory. Yeah, that kind of blows my mind a little bit. So here's what's gonna happen. So here's what's going on. Ready? Get ready for the future. So the bikes are starting to ship. So everyone's gonna fall into two groups. Everyone who's starting to get their bike is the first group. So you're gonna start to do, you were told 3 weeks, you're starting to get your bike now, which is whatever, a month or two later. And now everyone who gets their bike earlier than 4 to 6 months, but I still think it's gonna be 10 months, is getting all the problems with the bike. You're getting every single issue that Vanmoof didn't give a shit about to sort of try to work out any other way. So yeah, you're not getting your bike in 6 months, but you're getting every single thing wrong with your bike. And the second group is gonna wait 6 to 10 months for your bike, and you're gonna get about half of the issues worked out. So that's it. So if you already handed in your money, you're gonna fall into one of those groups. You know, and it reminds me of, I used to be friends with a sculptor, right? He used to make these big sculptures for, or art pieces for, outside of business buildings, like in major cities, when you see those big works of art. And I used to talk to him a lot about like the design of it. I'd be like, oh my God, what made you do that? And what is that, why did you do this and that? That really looks cool that way, blah, blah, blah. And then one day he told me, he goes, do you realize that what you're asking me about in the design, that's only 30% of my job, of what I do. And I'm like, I didn't understand what he's talking about. And then he goes, 70% of it is how do I make sure that the sculpture gets to them and doesn't break? How do I make sure the rods I put to the bottom and then get cemented into the ground, how do I make sure that keeps it stable and it doesn't fall down? Am I using quality a material on this so I know it can handle the weather, it can handle anything that hits it or comes at it? It's not gonna crack, it's not gonna break. So that's 70% of it. So, and then I thought about this the other day. I was like, this is sort of the Vanmoof story. Like, a lot of you don't realize, and you're basically buying like 30% of a bike. Vanmoof is so focused on that 30%, on that design aspect, and they did a great job. It's a great bike. But now when you come into entry-level parts and not doing the 70%, you're not making sure the deliveries are coming in not broken. You're not doing all that other 70%. You're just grabbing people's money and you're fucking hoping for the best, and then you're fucking taking off. Doing what you can until the new bike comes out, because as soon as the new bike comes out, you don't really have to worry about the other people anymore. So you're really buying like 70% of a bicycle, if you think about it. Yeah, it's really crazy. And then the other group that you guys are gonna have to wait 6 to 10 months, man. That's fucking, that blows my mind. And that they're gonna be late, and they don't even like go out of their way to say, hey, we know we said 3 weeks, or we know we even said 4 months, but now it's 10 months. I'll tell you what, we're so embarrassed. We're not gonna charge you for this. We're gonna give you a free maintenance plan or something. They're not doing that. And they're not embarrassed because they've been doing this for 6 years. They know what they're doing. And not only are they not embarrassed, they try to turn it into a fucking sales move. If you go on their website and click as if you're gonna buy, it says 4 months before delivery. And then it says, this might change. This is probably gonna change this date, so act fast. We're probably gonna be even later than this, so you better hurry up and buy now. Not, hey, we're embarrassed that this might even be later. It's so fucking sad, man. It's so sad for everyone involved. So yeah, I'm still predicting, because this is the history of Vanmoof. And on top of that, it's COVID-19 year, so I'm still predicting 10 months before the second half of you get your bike. Which is so crazy because there's nothing else in life that you have to wait that long for. You know? Like you could buy you could buy your bike right now, right? And the next day, like, meet the girl of your dreams, get married, get pregnant, right? Some months go by, you have a gender reveal party. Oh my God, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Finally, you have the baby, right? So you went from being single, you're married, got pregnant, now you have a baby. And a month later, baby's like a month old. The baby's finally like holding up its head, you know? And you still don't have your fucking bike, dude. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm betting on. And I'm betting on, is this from your experience? Yeah, it is. And it's also from the history. It's also from the history of Vanmoof. They've been doing this to everybody. And they try to hit you with the same bullshit excuse. Yeah, we didn't realize our bikes were so cool and popular. You fucking idiots. All right, guys, good luck with your bikes, man. I'm gonna keep posting as I see the funny shit show up in all the forums and show up online, show up on their Trustpilot. They're trying to save their Trustpilot now. Please give us good reviews on there. Yeah. So that's it. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, put them down below. I'll answer them there. I'll bring them up in another video. This has been Vanmoof and all the predictable issues. Good luck, guys. Take care. Bye.